Over 12 billion naira has been approved for the installation of smart meters across all military formations in the country. The Minister of Power, Adebayo Adelabu, reviewed this during a working visit to the Nigerian Army Barracks Ikeja Cantonment to monitor the execution of the project. Adebayo Adelabu reports.
The Minister of Power, Adebayo Adelabu, started his tour of ongoing projects at the Nigerian Army Barracks Ikeja Cantonment. The project, which involves installation of smart meters for the use of electricity consumers within the Army Barracks, is about to be completed. According to the minister, over 12 billion naira has been approved for the installation of meters across military formations in the country.
A quarter of the money has been released, which is why I have to be here myself personally to inspect and validate the execution of this contract. It is good for us to see it by ourselves, and I'm actually quite satisfied with what I've seen to date.
Mr. Olatubosun Ashade is in charge of the installation and the operation of the meters. With the installation of these smart meters, electricity consumers here can now begin to enjoy uninterrupted power supply.
The discos, are not even being, they are not getting the payments for the energy deposited within the military barracks. And as well, the military barracks are, because of the wastages of energies within the rank and file officer, they are taking more than the, army or the military hierarchy can pay for. So our role is to come and manage the whole system, whereby every occupant of apartment within the barracks are responsible for their usage. We have a dedicated mobile app where consumers will download the app, and within which that's the only avenue they can have access to electricity on the meters.
The minister also read a route act to power distribution companies who fail to perform their duties, threatening to withdraw their licenses.
You have power supplied by the TCN and you deliberately did not take up the power. Is enough ground for revocation of license. You understand? So it's not out of place for us to revoke the license of a disco that is not performing up to expectation.
For the minister, it says low generation of power, estimated billings and other issues facing the sector will become a thing of the past. Abimbola Agbebi, TVC News, Lagos.
Olatubosun Ashade is the engineer in charge of the distribution. He joins me now on TVC News at 10. What's the extent of execution with a quarter of the funds paid, according to the minister?
Yeah, good evening.
Good evening, Mr. Ashade. Please go on.
Yeah, good evening. Yeah, so far so good. For the Ikeja Cantonment, the project is started from the Ikeja Cantonment, and we have all the meters required to cover the entire cantonment on ground. Materials are on ground, and also we've started mounting meters on the poles, also fabricating meters on the meter panels, and as well we've commenced the network cleanup in earnest, and that is almost concluded as well. So what we are doing going forward is just to terminate the meter and in readiness for the commissioning and the usage of the electricity meters.
Do the consumers in these barracks get the meters for free? And how much of a national deficit in the area of smart meters is this project looking forward to fill?
Okay, as we are all aware, the estimated national metering gap is about 8 million. And on this particular project, it's fully funded by the federal government of Nigeria through an intervention fund, which most likely, will be paid back through energy vending by the distribution companies. The modalities behind that will be set up by the Honorable Minister of Power. Our own role on this project is to ensure that the energy deposits within the barracks are secured and properly accounted for. We are just to ensure that the issue of energy theft and also ATC and C losses are, if not completely eradicated, that are reduced to the barest minimum. And in order to ensure that funds are available for both the distribution companies and towards the repayment of the facility provided to us by the federal government of Nigeria.
Olatuboso Ashade is the engineer in charge of distribution of the smart meters across Army barracks in the country. Thank you so much for talking to us.
Thank you very much.